This is Shidex FM. Thank you so much for joining us today. Some athletes run to win, but a rare few run to inspire. And Mary Onyali has been doing both for decades. She's not just a champion on the track, she's a symbol of resilience, pride, and Nigerian excellence. Today, we go beyond the medals to meet the woman behind the speed, the laughs, the lessons, and the legacy of Mary Onyali. Mary Onyali, the name alone feels like a speed. But before we talk about medals, let's start little. Let's go light. What's one nickname you've had that most people don't know about? That nickname you have to share with us today on the program.
That's interesting. I think all my nicknames, I have several, it's been known. The first, because I schooled in Lagos, I did my primary and secondary school education in Lagos before I left the shores of Nigeria. The first name was Queen of Nnewi. Unfortunately, I'm not from Nnewi, but to my colleagues, anybody that is Igbo is Nnewi because of the trade and the market, the business aspect of Nnewi being in the southeast. And then they moved on to Queen of Nigeria, Queen of Africa, Mary Onyali, full of speed. I take all of them, no problem.
Does anyone want to call you that today? These nicknames?
Queen of the tracks, yes. That's what most journalists call me.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
So that's a very fun story, of course. And let's rewind a little before the medals and the fame. Let's go back to the young Mary Onyali. Now, if your younger self could watch you now, what's one thing she would be most surprised about?
She will be saying, wow, how did you get from playing around the neighborhood with your fellow kids to going to the US on scholarship to acquire your university education and competing professionally on the global scale and bringing so many laurels and accolades to your country? That little Mary Onyali couldn't have dreamt that this will be where she will be today.
So she'd be surprised.
She will be shocked. Just running around the neighborhood, just having fun, beating other kids. Set up a race. Oh yeah, maybe set up a race. I'll beat them and get candy and cookies. Pat on the back. It was fun. But just like what the kids here are doing. But from there, I don't know what happened. I picked interest in it. What I've always said to people as for sports development is instant gratification. Those cookies and candies that was given to me immediately after I won the race, and I'll share with my fellow kids, was what kept me going. I didn't even know it was going to lead me to where I am today. Just having fun.
Wow, just having fun. Did you hear that? She was just having fun and now she's here. Now, was there a small, ordinary moment, not a big win, that still gives you goosebumps today?
Yeah, several.
Okay, share one with us, please.
I would say the African Games in Egypt.
Okay.
Before I left the shores of Nigeria. It was tough. Sweet and sour, I may say. I never used the starting blocks before. Didn't know what it looks like before going to that competition. It's an international competition.
Wow.
And didn't know what to do with it. Unfortunately, I
no way
double pressed on the starting blocks, which is not supposed to.
No way.
Nobody taught me. And it triggered the the machine behind the starting block as a false start. You're supposed to just say one time, but I did double tap because I never used the block before. I was disqualified. All the way from Nigeria, a young kid just coming out for the first time on the international scene and getting disqualified. It was so painful. But at the same time, it was a lesson learned. I will never do that again, and I never did.
But you learned your lesson.
Yes.
Wow, this is mind blowing. Okay, now you've explained that. Now let's look at if you've had moments when the entire country looked at you. You've had moments where the entire country looked at you to bring home gold. How do you prepare your mind for that kind of weight?
Oh, one that quickly comes to mind will be Barcelona 1992 Olympics. The relay, 4x1 relay, where we were not on the sheet, on the scorecard. We were not supposed to. Team Nigeria was not supposed to get a medal because you have the Russians, you have the US, you have the France, you have the Jamaicans. I mean, 3 medals are already gone. I've already counted 4 countries. So Nigeria was not even on the score sheet. We were given like 5th, 6th or something like that. But in a relay, anything can happen.
Exactly.
It's magical. Relay is not how fast you are, but the speed of the baton to your opponent. That's what wins a relay. We were not on the score sheet, like I said, but the Jamaican athlete on the second leg pulled a muscle and fell. So that's -1. Now we have 4. If we were listed,
you're very strategic. Go on.
If we were listed 5th on the medal table or on the sheet, we were now 4. Then from the 4, the US went, Russia went, France was going, and Nigeria was 4th. Actually, I got the baton in 5th place because I ran the anchor leg, the last leg. I don't know where the speed came from. I don't know where the energy came from, but I was chasing down the 3rd girl, which is the French girl. I was just running like a wounded lion. All I can think of, if I lost this 3rd place, Nigeria will kill me. Nigeria will kill me. Nigeria will kill me. I need to get her. From 5th, 4th to 3rd. Right there at the tape, I just leaned at the right time. The girl from France, Marie-Jo Perec, she's like way taller than me and longer stride. But with my little bitty legs and my determination, my heart was just pumping, and Nigeria was all I could think of. Because as the anchor leg runner, you are expected to make up all the mistakes of your teammates. So the weight of the nation lies on the anchor leg runner. And I've always carried that weight very, very graciously. So we came in 3rd at the end of the day.
You're very strategic.
That's the way I was trained.
Wow, I'm amazed. I don't even know the next question to ask because you've shocked me already. I'm shocked.
Well, I was trained by the West. I left the shores of Nigeria at age 17 on student athletes to the United States. So you could say all my adult life I've spent in the US, and they've indoctrinated their system into my head and never left.
Wow. And you still remember Nigeria?
Of course.
This is so good. Okay, so did you ever have a mental trick or phrase that instantly calmed you down when you're going to face the world?
A mental
trick or phrase? I've got this. I can do this. Something like that.
I've always believed in myself.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't believe in yourself, you can't get anything done. To me, nothing is impossible.
Wow.
And whatever I set my mind on, I always achieve. Most people ask me, where are your medals? How many medals did you get? I stopped counting. I don't count. I don't keep count. All I know is what competition do we have this year? This, that. Went to all of them, got medals. Next. I don't keep track.
Let's move forward. The next one. Next one, please. What next, please?
What next? To me, Olympic is the highest of all the sporting competitions. So the Olympic medal was the climax for me. And after being to 5 consecutive Olympics and coming out with 2 bronze medals, to me, that's a golden bronze.
You're okay with that?
I'm perfectly okay with it.
Okay, let's look beyond the track. So, what's something people would never guess you're passionate about aside of sports?
Ooh. Entertaining friends.
Tell me about it.
I love having people over to my house. I'm a little bit of a chef, cook.
Don't say a little bit. don't say a little bit. You cook.
I love to cook. I just love entertaining people. I just love to make people happy. That's just me.
Wow.
That's my relaxation.
She cooks.
Yeah.
She cooks.
You wanna come?
Have you thought of like opening restaurants?
No, not to that magnitude. Just for fun.
Just for
family and friends. And
your friends.
Yeah.
Welcome invited. Can I come?
Yeah, you're more than welcome. You have to be all the way in America.
Okay, so how did you discover that passion of yours that you want people to come around, cooking and the like?
I think it originated from my mom. My mom is a people's person. She loves entertaining just like I do, and I picked it up from her. She's always happy, always happy. She ran a restaurant when we were growing up, and also sell food stuffs. The way business people do in Lagos. You have a little bit of uncooked food in the front, and then in the back we have a small restaurant. And for some reason, my mother would just give away all her food, all her produce. I don't know how she makes it, but she trained us off of that and still make people happy. Mm-hmm. So I see her always entertaining people. When she's in a happy mood, you can come and drink and eat whatever you want. And I look at her like, what kind of businesswoman are you? But now I know why she does that. She does that from her heart because she loves to see people happy.
Wow. When I did my introduction, you guys thought it was play. We are not here to play. So let's look at culture, legacy, and generational height. You've seen Nigerian athletes evolve over decades. What's one thing from your time you wish today's athletes could experience?
These athletes of these days, they put the cart before the horse. During my era, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself. All through my career, even before I became an athlete, because the background of where I came from, a single mother, 4 kids. She couldn't afford much, but the little we had, we made good use of it. I was the first of 4 kids. And in the African and Nigerian culture, you're the first child. You're supposed to live by good examples so that your siblings will follow.
Exactly.
Lord, I heard that too many times. That is talking to me.
And we are tired. We're tired to hear it.
It's talking to my brain that I couldn't think of anything else but be the first child and the level-headed child. So I carried that weight graciously, and thank God it led me to my 3 Ds, which is discipline, determination, and dedication. These 3 Ds were what I lived by. I ate it, I drank it, I slept it, I walked narrowly towards making sure I don't deviate from them.
Okay, did you hear that?
It wasn't just for sports. It could be applied to any life, any walks of life. I'm still practicing it today. If you're not disciplined, you cannot be an athlete. You cannot do anything. Even your job here, if you're not disciplined to be here, say you resume at 9, you'll be waltzing it at 10:30. No, it won't work. The station won't work. So also an athlete, especially athletics. Athletics is a timed event. If it's football, basketball, which is team sport, you may be late or coming in and a replacement will be in your place before you. But an athlete, it's a one-man's race. It's you, yourself, and yours on that track. So you do good, you be on time, you run. You're not on time, the race will start without you. Your lane will be empty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so if your career were a Nollywood movie, a Nollywood film, what would the title be? Come on with a title.
God, that's kind of hard.
It's not hard.
What would the title be?
And it's going to be the genre is this going to be drama, comedy, thriller?
It's going to be thriller.
Thriller. She said thriller.
It's going to be a thriller because everything I did all through my career was so specific and sacrosanct. You never really know what to expect from me.
Wow.
A lot of people see how gentle and quiet I am and try to poke me, but you don't want to do that. So that's the thrilling part of it.
Okay.
You don't know what to expect.
Title. You have to give me title. Come on with it. You've got it. You've got it.
Mary the Dracula.
Mary the what?
Dracula. I can't think of anything else.
You're so dramatic. How can you be so dramatic?
I don't know. I just come up with a name. But what people usually call me is Mary Onyali, full of speed. So I'll give you a little bit of speed, but a little bit of excitement too.
You say that? Okay, before I let you go on the program, if let's look at the legacy. So if we could bottle the feeling you had the first time you broke your personal record, what would you name that bottle? Come on with something. Is it juice? Is it soda? Come on with something.
Vodka.
What do you call it?
Vodka.
What?
Because it was fire. The excitement was out of this world.
Wow.
I made the national team as a junior.
What?
Yes. I was still 16, 17 when I made the national team, running in the senior category.
What?
So you tell me if that's not vodka.
That's vodka.
Hot.
Exactly. Vodka. The vodka should be vodka. It should vodka. Vodka should vodka. So now, what would make you feel you've truly left that legacy?
What would make me feel?
What would make you feel like, yes?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Which is?
Every day, I live with the passion and the love I have for sports and humanity. I always leave it in the hearts of the young people that I meet. It's so driven and passionate that I don't even know when I do it. I can be walking around along the road and I see someone that looks like, can give me a resemblance of an athlete. Something just pushes me to them and to talk to them, and I say, have you done any sports? No. And from conversation, I might just lure them into coming to the stadium to try one or two sports. And by the time you know it, they picked up something. And when I come to events like the camp we're having here, I see athletes doing something wrong, I can't get my eyes off. I have to go and correct them. So it's something that is in me that just say, keep giving back. Keep giving back. Look for the next Onyali, because we have gone into the woodworks. The past 20, 30 years, Nigerian sports development has disappeared.
Exactly, yes.
We need to reactivate it because we're losing our footing in the world stage as far as sports athletics is concerned.
You guys heard that. So what's your take home before we leave the show? What would you like to say?
Like I've always said, I would love to see athletics back on the world stage, especially the sprints, because we are very strong. Nigeria is very strong in the area of sprints, jumps, and jumps. Throws were still not there. But sport is capital intensive. It requires finance. It requires patience. An Olympian was not born or made in a week or in a month or in a year. It takes 4 Olympic cycles for an athlete to stand on a podium. 4 Olympic cycles, that's 4 years. That's 20. Yes.
Can you hear that?
It takes time. We need to be patient with the system. But the federal government the state government, the local government, all these three entities need to come together and fund sports. So you don't expect gold when you didn't invest. It's an investment. And these athletes are waiting to be discovered. We are over 200 million and counting. Trust me, we have more than enough Mary Onyalis out there. Exactly. We need to discover them, and we need to hurry and get it done. Because by the next Olympics 2028 in Los Angeles, if Nigeria is not on that podium, we have just taken our country back 10 more years.
You hear that? Okay, that's such a beautiful and amazing image, and I think that's exactly how people remember you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. They say speed fades, but legacy endures, and Mary Onyali's story is proof. You heard it. You saw, you heard everything we talked about on the program. Beyond the records and the routes of the crowd, she's giving us lesson in discipline, self-belief, and the power of representing your people with pride. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for taking us beyond the finish line and reminding us that champions are made not just in races, but in life. My name is Damilola Adekunle, and special thanks to Emmanuel Ajayi and Samuel Adichie. Thank you.